All right. All right, here we go. Playoff hockey.
Oh my God.
Saturday, February 7th. Your Glenbrook North Spartans taking on the Lake Forest Scouts. Playoff hockey, first of a 3-game series. Potentially 3-game series. Good to have my partner here, late arrival Dave Copeland, one of the best in the business. Good to see you, Dave. How we doing tonight?
Late arrival, Matt. It's great to be here. There are 500 minutes to go in the game, I see.
Just warming up here.
Oh, just warming up?
Just make a little sound check.
Sound check. Okay.
Zamboni leaving the ice.
come to you live from Northbrook Sports Center. 2 minutes or so to go until face-off between the Glenbrook North Spartan Gold team, third ranked in the Academic Hockey League, versus number 6, Lake Forest, in the first of a best-of-3 series in the postseason.
Gotta love it here, Dave. These two teams have faced off 3 times here thus far. Spartans getting the better half, 2 of those 3, including the last 2. Last game was a penalty mark game, I must admit. 5-4 win by the Spartans, but a lot of high-knees in that game.
Yeah, we expect some exciting hockey here tonight. 3 close matches against these 2 teams through the season. They've all been quite different. The first one, Matt, started with a 1 penalty game with a 3-1 victory. One of those teams won that game.
The Scouts took that game down.
Scouts took that one.
Game 1, it was very early in the season. I want to say maybe 5th, 6th game of the year. Well-played game by the Scouts.
Yeah, 1 penalty throughout, and then there was a game in between, and then a third game which broke out into a little bit of chaos and a lot of penalties. As Matt was talking about, I think we had 22 or so penalties during the game. Had a few ejections from the Lake Forest side. 2 players and the coach for a number of penalties were thrown out, which hurt the Spartans a little bit in the seeding as those ejections came into play in the Lake Forest last game.
They certainly did against Loyola. It was Scouts were a little outnumbered in that game. I think it was a 4-5-0 loss, but here's where the real season starts, right here in the playoffs. Playoff hockey. Want to thank everybody here watching at home. Parents, grandparents, friends, family. Want to give a big shout out to the Ciota family. Lynn Ciota, Kaylin Ciota, and Jesseline Ciota.
It's awesome.
All watching from a hotel room in Kentucky, I believe, right now. Cheering their brother Louis on. No doubt he's in for a great game tonight. As are we all.
I'm sure of that. I'm sure the Dunn family is watching from Florida again. Mike and Carol, we welcome you. Carter due for another good game. You 2 watched last time where Carter performed extremely well.
Certainly did.
He's been a big key for the Spartans throughout the season, and we expect the same from him tonight.
One of the more consistent Spartans. That you know what you're going to get out of Carter Dunn. Every game, every day. Lunch pail kind of guy, hard worker, unselfish player, plays both ways.
Yes.
Grandparents should be proud.
As well as parents, Alex Dunn, I see him over there in his security jacket. He's there representing the team. Rachel is here. Thank you to the Dunn family. Let's go, Carter. We wish you well tonight.
All right. Well, enough about the family stuff here. Let's get into hockey here, Dave. So 14-10-1. The Scouts come in. I believe they are the 6th seed here in these AHL playoffs, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not mistaken, Matt. It's 6 versus 3. But what I would caution is they're all good teams. I mean, these are
1,000%.
These are playoff teams. You see it in the SHL playoffs. You see it in the AHL playoffs where the seedings don't seem to matter a whole lot as we get to the postseason. And we're seeing upsets throughout, the lower seeds beating the higher seeds. And, while I have full faith in our Spartan team, if they come out and play the way they're capable of, I think they can take care of business. But it's no easy business tonight, and here we are to get started. De Leon with the face-off, and we're off. And battle for possession mid-ice. Comes back for Brady Andrews. Andrews puts it up ice. Looking for Copeland that goes far for an icing call.
Looked like it almost grazed Copeland's stick there, but These AHL officials spot on as always. Realize he did not. Icing call. Correct call.
Best of the business.
Several of them.
You got it right again. And here comes Copeland on the right side, puts it out front, looking for De Leon. Taken now by Lake Forest, coming the other way, kept in by Dunn. And Dunn follows on the forecheck. Puck comes around, kept in by De Leon. He chases after it up front. Battle in the corner.
Great pressure by De Leon right there.
And Copeland and Dunn in. Dunn takes it, puts it to the net. Broken up. And Lake Forest gets it out of the zone and puts down
we'll have
the
an
ice.
icing call. There we go.
All right, good pressure off the bat by the Spartans, and we'll have a face-off in the D zone for Lake Forest. All right, Matthew Sack to take the face-off. And Sychuk with it below the net. Puts it out front. Reynolds puts it deep. Sack in the chase. Sychuk to help. And Lake Forest tries to put it out, but out of play, and we'll have a face-off to the right of the Lake Forest goaltender. 15:41 to go, first period, game one of this best of three playoff series between Glenbrook North and Lake Forest.
Spartans winning 2 of the last 3. Scouts got the first one.
And Sack has it behind the net. Looks for a teammate.
Oh, beautiful effort.
Through the crease, Reynolds puts it off the goaltender, gets it back, and covers it up. All right, good pressure so far
Indeed.
for the Spartans starting it off. We'll have Ethan Fromm out for the face-off.
First minute and a half, puck's been kind of living here in the scout zone. Gotta like to see that, but very early here, Dave, obviously.
And face-off goes back. Lake Forest tries to get it out. Kept in by Fisher. Puts it just to the left of the net. Keeper covers it up. And we'll have a face-off. From Drivis and Benyuk. There's a shot off the pad of the keeper. Fisher keeps it in. That one's blocked away, taken out by Lake Forest. There's a pass up ice. Good pressure there. A shot saved by Kulikov there.
Wow. Or is it a goal?
That's a goal.
Yeah, that's a goal.
That's a goal. Came right up the ice and shot got in, and it's 1-0 Lake Forest, just like that. 15 minutes to go in the first.
Yeah, Spartans controlling the action for the first couple minutes, but a little breakaway. Nice finish there.
And Lake Forest away with it. That shot gets parried away. Now behind the net. From Pittsburgh comes away with it. And puts it up for Benyuk. Battle in the zone. Doodlebs tries to keep it in. And now Drivis with it.
Looks like that'll be nice.
Yeah. He's looking for Doodlebs. Went a little deep for an icing call. 1-0 Lake Forest. 14:27 to go in the first.
quick goal by the Scouts. Little breakaway.
Yeah, the crowd is a little stunned off the bat. Momentum seemed good. Crowd was into it, and now quick score by Lake Forest. And they dump it in. Louis Ciotta with it. Puts it up the board. De Leon comes away. And gets it to Carter Dunn. Looking for Copeland, broken up. Now De Leon with it. And puck cleared out. Lake Forest with it now. And that shot is saved by Victor Kulikov. A little mix up in front of the net.
Are we seriously going to get a penalty on this? After this last game, these AHL refs, they're certainly going to call it tight. Little pushing and shoving, little extracurricular after the whistle there. I'm not sure if a penalty was really warranted, but I think they're trying to set the tone here. So Louis Ciotta heading to the box for 2 minutes at this point.
Yeah, they're going to call a cross-check there, and Glenbrook North down 1-0 and on the PK. And that puck flipped out. And out of play for a whistle. Well, that strong Glenbrook North power play and make that penalty kill will kick into action here. Let's see how they do.
Certainly been one of the best in the AHL this league thus far.
And Sack wins his own faceoff. Now out to Lake Forest. A shot on goal. Deflected away by Andrews. And a shot. It goes right in. Number 11 for Lake Forest picked up the deflection, put it right back in, and suddenly it's a 2-0 lead for Lake Forest. 13:29 to go in the first. Power play goal for Lake Forest, and it's 2-0. Rough start for the Spartans.
Yeah, not what you want to see. 3 shots, 2 goals, or 4 shots rather, 2 goals, but long way to go here tonight, Dave.
And puck back in play. Spartans try to get it in, but Lake Forest comes away with it. Clears the zone. And Jacot fights to keep it back in. Chases after it. Leaves it for Dudalevs. And now Jacot puts it in front. Lake Forest back with it. They chip it out of the zone. Fisher able to get it back in. Now back out. And Reynolds pushes it through, gets the puck back. Looks up ice for Jacot, who puts it into the zone, chases after it. Lake Forest comes away with it. Fisher pushes it back in, where Jacot will chase for it. Dudalevs to help. And Lake Forest pushes it out of the zone. Fisher goes for it, man on him. Goes around the net. Comes up with speed along the left side. Now challenge poked away by the Lake Forest player. And they come back with it. Deflected. Reynolds puts it back. Deflected by Sidecheck. Now Lake Forest with it. Come into the zone. Around one man. Tries to go around.
Good body right there by Jack Reynolds.
And chases on. Magnuson puts it up for Sidecheck. Sidecheck goes for it. Looks for a teammate out front. He's looking for Sack, but taken by the Lake Forest player. Sack now with it. Gets it to Jacot. Gets it to
Have a rip, kid.
Sidecheck.
Oh, and he took him down. Beautiful job by Jang.
Good work by the Spartans, drawing the penalty there. Jing went down.
We've got a 6th skater on the ice here. Goalie's pulled.
Jing with
Compose yourself here, Spartans.
Gets it up to De Leon, back to Jing. And back to De Leon at the point. Back to Jing. Working nicely together. He goes across ice. Found Sack in the middle. Now it's wide. Andrews has it. Over to Jing.
Hold on a minute.
Jing lifts, goes around one man. Now
Looks like we'll get we'll finally get the whistle here. But nice job by the Spartans.
Yeah, good
Jing
pressure.
drawing the penalty. Good poise.
Good pressure to draw that penalty, and then good possession after. Looking for the opportunity, and now a 2-minute power play for the Spartans. Let's see if they can claw back from this early 2-0 deficit.
And so we were talking earlier, Dave, like the Spartans penalty kill has been one of the better ones in the league. Power play has been as well. I know it didn't pay off there on that first try by the Scouts, but we'll see if it pays off here.
All right, Dunn with it. Goes to Fisher. Over to Dunn, back to Fisher. Fisher looks. Dunn to the left. Looks for Copeland. No, Fisher. Shot is deflected. Out of play. We'll have a whistle.
Good patience by the Spartans. Moving the puck well.
All right, 1:36 to go in the Spartan power play. 2-0 Lake Forest lead. We're in the first. 10:20 to go. Faceoff will be to the right of the Lake Forest goaltender. Dunn to take it. It's a battle for it. Out to the point to Fisher. Now to De Leon. Back to Fisher. Puts to the right for Dunn. Dunn with the
beautiful shot.
Carter Dunn. Great play. Yeah, he surveyed the scene. He
Beautifully done. Carter Dunn.
shot it right in there. Great work by the Spartan power play. Carter Dunn with the
Lot of traffic there in front of the net, and just a complete laser beam by Carter Dunn.
great look, great finish, and we have a 2-1 game with 10:05 to go in the first. Scouts 2, Spartans 1. All right, big goal there for the Spartans in the power play. And Reynolds leaves it for Drivas. Puts it out to center ice. Scouts come back with it. And look to go wide. Drivas is there to knock it forward. And that puck gets poked all the way down the ice for an icing call. 9:32 to go, 2-1. Lake Forest over GBN, first period. Shots are 5-4 in favor of the Spartans. Score 2-1 in favor of the Scouts. See if that goal will give the Spartans some momentum. It looks like it is.
Certainly seemed like they had a little more pep in their step there on that power play. And since then.
All right, battle in the corner. Taken by a Lake Forest. Shot from the right side. Broken up. Now poked away. Gets out of the zone. Here comes side check. It goes around the keeper, but it's saved off to the right. Now Reynolds shoots it from the point. Broken up. The rebound by Sychek puts it right in, and we've got a 2-2 game with 8:58 to go. Great work there by the Spartans.
Gotta love the finish by the captain right there. He kicked it all off with the breakaway there. Got stifled, but he didn't give up and finish it on the rebound from his teammate. Gotta love to see that.
Yeah, great work by the Spartans. Good teamwork. Shot on net. Rebound. Score. We're
Kid
all
never
evened
quits.
up.
You gotta hand it to him all year long.
Yeah, we've got a 2-2 game with 8:55 to go in the first period. And Ciota puts it up for Copeland over to De Leon in the middle. De Leon fights for it. Taken away now by Scouts. They do get it out. Andrews back in defense.
Uh-oh.
Taken by the Scouts.
Great recovery by Ciota.
Yeah, nice.
Or great back check there, rather.
Nice work getting the man off. That pass goes a bit far. Now kept in by Ciota. He brings it in. Goes cross ice. Looked for Copeland. Now Andrews puts it back in. Copeland out to De Leon. De Leon with the shot. Saved by the keeper. Good pressure again by the Spartans. 8:07 to go in the first 2-2 game.
53 seconds ago, the Spartans were down by 2, Dave.
It's a good little stretch. We talked about momentum, and it seems to have popped in here for the Spartans game. And there's Dudalevs. Backhands it in. Now kept in by Reynolds. He puts it on net. Deflected by Dudalevs. Good opportunity. Put it out to center ice.
Beautiful job by Reynolds on the keep.
And pressure by the Spartans here. Reynolds keeps it in. Shoots it. Saved by the keeper. Chow gets it around to Jacat. Now out to Reynolds. That was Chow now over to Reynolds. Puts it deep for Jacat. Jacat
Beautiful effort.
Looking for Dudalevs up front.
Nice poke movement here by the Spartans right now.
Yeah, Fisher fights to keep it in. Does stay in now. Lake Forest able to clear it out. They have a man up front. Fisher goes to chase. Nicely pushes the man to the outside. Shot goes wide. It's a hit by Dudalevs off the boards.
Unnecessary.
But they're going to call him for that. And we've got a 2-minute minor. We call it a high stick. Dudalevs to the box, 2 minutes, 6:53 to go in the first 2-2 game.
Dudalevs was in good position there, but just got a little bit too high right there.
Yep. All right, power play opportunity for the Scouts. And they work it down into the corner. Pressure by Reynolds.
Great pressure by Reynolds on this shift here thus far.
And Sack comes in to help. Able to chip it out. Kept in. Now shot goes into the corner. Reynolds pokes it. Kept in. One makes it all the way to the keeper, but cleared away by Reynolds.
Great shift thus far by our friend Reynolds right there.
Absolutely.
Couple hits. Great clear.
All right, David Benuik goes to get it and
Beautifully
puts it back the other way.
He's been a killer all year on the penalty kill.
Yeah, the PK unit has been outstanding. He's been one of the key components.
Ethan Fromm as well.
And there's Fromm to break it up. And Benuik pokes it out of the zone, chases after it. He's going to try to beat the defender. He does. Comes in on the keeper. He shoots. Saved by the right pad, I believe. Great play by David Benuik, who chases after it. And we're down to 30 seconds left in the Lake Forest power play. Great job so far with the Spartan penalty kill.
Couple new bodies here for the Scouts.
And they're able to keep it in. The shot goes wide. Kept in by Lake Forest. Pass out front goes out into
Beautifully
center
cleared
ice.
by the Scouts. You gotta love that.
We'll take that. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Pass down under. Oh, great centering opportunity. Goes just
And the
wide.
net's off. Looks like the net's off. 4 seconds left.
All right, great job by the Spartan penalty
I
kill.
believe that was the same crew out there for all 156 of that kill. Nicely done.
Well done, Spartan PK. 4:56 to go in the first, 4 seconds on the PK.
Love to see a face-off win here by Matthew Sack.
And there it is. He wins it back to Fisher. Puts it out back to Sack, who clears it out, and the penalty is over. We're at even strength with 4:45
Great pressure
to go.
by Sidecheck.
And Lake Forest looks to regroup. And now Sidecheck with it over to Fisher. Looks for Sack, who pokes it in. Magnuson chases. Puts good pressure on. Lake Forest able to come out with it and try to clear the zone, but kept in by Jing, who puts it right back in. Lake Forest tries again to clear it, and now Fisher puts it back in, and Sidecheck chases to put pressure on. Great work by the Spartans to keep it in the zone. Now able to clear, but that's going to go for an icing call. Good work by the Spartans. 4 minutes to go in the first, 2-2. Got some momentum.
A little momentum seemed to have settled in. If you're a Spartans fan, like that first that 6 minutes, probably weren't feeling very good. But 2-2 game right now, anybody's ball game.
And De Leon with the face-off. Wins it back, but out of the zone. Reynolds will go back and get it. Puts it down deep, but that's going to go for an icing with 3:50 to go. 2-2 in the first. All right, De Leon wins the face-off back.
Oh,
It's a pass up ice, but goes a little.
game advantage just
done. And we'll have another face-off in the Spartan
a
zone.
little too much mustard. But good look.
So, Matt, we talked about the last game these two teams faced where there were so many penalties. It was 22 penalties or so against the opponent. I'm thinking they may still be shorthanded from that. And there's
I believe they were. The Loyola game was their last game of the regular season, and I believe they had 2 of the scouts were inactive for that game due to that game. I'm not really sure if there are any other ramifications of that. I don't see everybody on the bench here in street clothes.
It looks like a short bench, and I'm thinking let's take a look for 7 and 95.
Carruthers?
Yeah, two that were suspended after the last game. I'm almost wondering. I can't remember if I've seen them or not. Here comes Fisher up the ice, challenged by a few defenders. Now Copeland puts it back deep, and Dunn's going
You may be right. Is a game misconduct a one game penalty or more than that, Dave, to your knowledge? Or
I think it's usually 1, but they had so many penalties in that game. There's Dunn behind the net. He circles, gets it out to Reynolds, back to Dunn. Dunn back to Reynolds. Oh, shot deflected there, I believe.
Reynolds very active from the defensive line here, shooting tonight.
Yeah, good pressure here.
Maybe his 4th shot.
Kept in nicely by Fisher. Gets it over to De Leon. De Leon over to Copeland. Copeland back to De Leon. Now to Reynolds. A shot to Dunn and deflected. Now back the other way. Broken up by Reynolds.
Well defended again by Reynolds. Fine game he's playing.
De Leon with it. Copeland along the boards. De Leon comes back with it. Fights forward. He's able to get it. And now taken by Lake Forest. Cleared out of the zone. Andrews with it. Looks to get it back in the zone. Spartans go for a change. And puck cleared in by Lake Forest. battle for possession here. Lake Forest with it. Poked away.
Well defended by Ciota, or Andrews rather.
And Benwick with good pressure underneath. Fromm also. Now Lake Forest the other way. Drivis takes it away, gets it to Andrews. Over nicely there to Benwick.
What's the call there? Oh, we have a penalty here on the Scouts?
Yep.
Cross-check.
Cross-check there.
That line has been good at drawing penalties all year long, Dave.
It was good. That chip was a little bit back and forth, but they fought and they earned the penalty.
And when I say drawing, I mean working hard, and when you work hard, good things happen.
Yeah, great play there. Pass off one back by Dunn to Fisher. Fisher with it. Gets it back to Carter Dunn. And back to Fisher. And Dunn. Now De Leon with it on the right. Copeland now. Taken by Lake Forest. Put it around, but Fisher keeps it in. Now taken by Lake Forest.
Oh, great poke by De Leon.
De Leon tries to keep it in. Now it gets out the other way. And Dunn comes up with it.
30 seconds left here in this first period.
And over to Copeland. Gets it over to De Leon. De Leon goes around one man. Backhands it. Great play. Great save by the keeper. Good work there. Good two-man game. Backhanded shot. Saved by the keeper.
No duo in the AHL has more assists and goals combined between Max Copeland and De Leon. They really work well together.
It was a good chance there. Well done. 20 seconds to go. And Fisher with it out to De Leon at the point. De Leon shoots. Look for the left side. Goes a little bit wide. Fisher goes. 8 seconds left.
6.
And he charges up the ice. He shoots it. And deflected out of play. And that's going to be the end of the first period.
Well, pretty much exactly what we expected here, Dave. Hard fought.
Wild and woolly first period is what I would say. 2-2 score. Lake Forest with the first two. GBN with the second two. And who's going to get the next two? I hope it's us. All right, thanks for joining us. We're going to take a very quick break. We'll be right back shortly. Welcome back to Northbrook Sports Center. We're about to start the second period. Glenbrook North 2, Lake Forest 2. And Spartan Power Play continues for the next 45 seconds or so. Here comes Fisher with it. He pivots, gets it back up to De Leon. Dunn wants it to the left, gets it. Over to Fisher to De Leon. Shot saved by the keeper. De Leon with the rebound. Copeland goes and gets it. Gets it to Dunn. Keeps it just in. Now back to Copeland up front for De Leon. Shot saved by the keeper. That one goes just out of the zone. Now Fisher has it. And goes over to Dunn. Leaves it for Reynolds. Reynolds shoots it. Goes wide. De Leon gets it. He twirls. He looks. He shoots.
Beautiful shot.
I think just deflected away by the keeper.
Yeah.
It's a battle down under. Now De Leon back with it. Oh, leaves it. Looking for Copeland. Now Dunn has it.
And we're even.
Over to Copeland. Still battle under. Poked over. Lake Forest has it. Tries to clear it out. Kept in by Fisher. And Lake Forest now with it. And even strength broken up there momentarily. And here comes Reynolds with it. It's for Magnuson wide now. Sack. Sack looks for him to
beautiful
shoot.
shot.
Gets the shot off, saved by the keeper. 2-2, 15-16 to go in the second. Spartans out shooting the Scouts 14-6. So quite the advantage there. The Scouts had the early 2-0 lead, but things have been tilted towards the Spartans since.
Indeed. One of the bigger goalies here in the AHL, the Scouts have. Takes up a lot of real estate. Spartans testing every bit of it tonight.
And that's kept in nicely by Andrews. Sack fights for it. Goes around the corner. Side check chases after it. Nails his man across the boards. Now cleared away, but it's going to be an icing call. Face off in the O zone for the Spartans. 2-2 with 14:47 to go in the second period.
So this is a 3-6 matchup in terms of seeds, but these teams very close, as we've said all year long. The top 6 teams in this league, any one of them, it wouldn't surprise you if they were to win this tournament.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Matt. It's quite even. We saw it earlier today, if you want to call it an upset, with Glenbrook South taking down Loyola in the 7-2
Did
game. They did.
Was unaware of that, Dave.
Yeah. It was
a dangerous pass.
Kept in by Lake Forest. Now.
Beautiful footwork by Jacquot. Or Ciota, rather.
Yeah, Ciota.
Beautiful.
Now, side check goes down. Now the other way for Lake Forest. 2-on-1. Sack getting back. And Magnuson there to take control. Gets it over to Ciota. Puts it around the boards. Side check goes to get it. Pokes it up. Kept in by Lake Forest. And puck deflected. Looked out of the zone.
Oh, it actually was.
Just out of the zone. They'll call it for
well called by the referees here. They never miss one.
Yeah, I had that call. I had my hand up. And indeed, it's an offside call. With 13:42 to go in the second. 2-2. Xander Dudalevs wins the faceoff back to Reynolds. Now to Fisher. Fisher gets it up. Dudalevs knocks it in. Taken by Lake Forest. Put out of the zone. And Reynolds goes back with it. Lake Forest player on the chase. Now Jacquot. And back to Reynolds and out of the zone nicely. Chow puts it into the zone. And Lake Forest tries to get it back out. They just do. But Spartan players back. Here comes Fisher on the rush. Shoots it. Knocked away with the pad by the keeper and the other way. And Lake Forest puts it into the zone. Doodle Lives puts it back the other way. Now out of the zone. Where Jacot's going to put some pressure on. He's got Chow there to support, and Doodle Lives as well. Lake Forest able to get it out of the zone. Here they come. Reynolds on the defense. Now Chow challenges.
Good team defense.
Good
Reynolds,
team defense.
Yeah, Reynolds on the first attack, and then who was that on the second? Was that
we had Jacot back there.
Yeah, Jacot.
It's a nice play. Difficult shot off by the scout player. An easy save.
just can of corn for Kulikov?
And Lake Forest out with it.
Uh-oh.
Dunn tried to keep it in. Now taken back by Copeland. Puts it up to DeLeon. Put it into the zone. DeLeon will chase after it. Puck comes around. Dunn has it. Works nicely.
Oh,
Puck
beautiful
gets it
miss.
to Copeland. Not quite controlling.
Yeah.
And the puck comes the other way. Good
Kinda-
pressure there by Jing to bring it back.
Kind of handcuffed Copeland there.
And here comes the Spartans back with it. And this is Jing. Looks for DeLeon. DeLeon brings it in. Gets it over to Andrews. Backhands it in. DeLeon tipped it. Now Jing. Now Copeland. And back behind the net. Lake Forest has it. Dunn puts the pressure on. They go back the other way. Dunn able to take it away. Looks for a teammate, goes around the net, sees DeLeon, sees Jing at the point. Jing has it, puts it up front, looking for Copeland. Now Andrews keeps it in.
Beautiful keep by
puts it in.
Andrews.
DeLeon with the pressure. Now Lake Forest able to come with it. Oh,
Another
well
good
done
shot.
there. Oh, great work there. Copeland had done at the end. A lot of great work before that. And DeLeon with it goes around one man. That shot was blocked, and
Looks like
Clear
Lake
goes.
Forest looking for an icing there, but beautiful work by the Spartans right there.
yeah, some great opportunities. We remain 2-2 with 10:34 to go in the second. Good pressure, shots 16-8 in favor of the Spartans.
Many of them come from the defense. I think Jack Reynolds 4 or 5 shots, Jing maybe 4 or 5 shots as well. Like they're peppering that net.
They're doing a
I think,
great job.
and I think the rebounds are about to. They're gonna come.
They're going to come. All right, Reynolds keeps it in at the point. Goes around. Benwick challenges. Fromm helps out. Battle continues. Fromm fights for it. Comes away with the puck. Now taken by Lake Forest. And puck chipped out of play with 10:09 to play in the second. 2-2.
Spartans won these beautiful new alternate gold jerseys here tonight, Dave. These have been a productive jersey for this team thus far this year.
I think productive and a spiritual lift for the club. They seem to get really into the games when they have these alternate jerseys.
I mean, they are the gold team after all, correct?
After all. And kept in by Fisher, who shoots. Saved by the keeper.
Fisher not happy with that shot. Shaking his head a little bit.
This is a good look, good effort, and good save by the keeper.
Right
well done.
into the belly of the keeper. Not much of an angle there, though, Dave.
Not much. He did what he could do, and the keeper was up to the task. Matthew Sack to the face-off circle. 9:58 to go. Face-off taken by Lake Forest. And they're able to clear the zone. Here comes a man with speed. He's got a clear look, and he buries it to the right side of the net. Well done. Bit of a breakdown defensively, and it's a 3-2 game. Lake Forest up 3-2. Nice shot, nice finish.
Certainly was, Dave.
All right, 3-2 Lake Forest over Glenbrook North, 9:48 to go in second. This is round one of a best of three playoff series. And puck put in by Magnuson. Sidecheck picks up some speed going after it. Lake Forest tries to clear it out, but kept in by Fisher. Trickles out, and Lake Forest coming the other way.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
That's not a...
Officials are going to blow that one down.
Good clean hockey play, called a penalty.
And call it an elbow on Magnuson.
Was not.
And with 9:23 to go, we've got a Lake Forest power play. 3-2 Lake Forest, second period, 9:23 to play. And Benwick and Fromm out there with Andrews and Fisher on defense in front of Kulikov. And Fisher able to clear it down nice. And Lake Forest tries to set up, but Benwick in there to put pressure on, takes the puck away, killing time as he so often does.
Certainly does.
And Lake Forest still trying to organize. Minute 30 on the power play. And they're finally able to get in the zone. They put it deep and right in front. Good opportunity. Good lead. And now cleared down the ice.
Nicely cleared there by
Benwick. Yeah, that
hell of a
was,
shift by Benwick right now.
yeah, great job. And now Sidekick and Sack out there. And Lake Forest tries to get set up. They do. Though pressured by the Spartans in the corner. Now
50
taken away
seconds
by
left to kill.
Sidekick. Sidekick gets around a defender or two nicely. Now kept in there. Fisher able to almost get it out.
Danger.
Sidekick the other way. He's got some speed. Oh, great play around the man. Oh,
beautiful save.
Excellent move. Great save. Great work by Noah Sidekick.
There's few guys in the AHL on a 1-on-3 that the defense should be scared against, and Noah Sidekick is one of them. And he proved it right there.
Yeah, he turned an excellent defensive play into an excellent offensive opportunity. Great work there. Nice save by the keeper. Hats off to all involved. And battle at the faceoff circle. Taken by Lake Forest. 30 seconds to go in the power play.
I mean,
good pressure by the Spartans. Not giving an inch here.
none.
Benwick and Fromm. And put it back in. Now 15 seconds to go. And Lake Forest tries to get it in. Fromm puts it up ice. Benwick. And 5 seconds left. And we're at even strength. And Fromm away with it. Puts it down.
He's
Benwick.
he's going to jump on it.
Was looking for a breakaway opportunity. Was really close. Great work.
Really good.
Great work.
Really
The
good.
penalty kill almost resulted in a A+ opportunity on the other side.
That was excellent penalty kill right there.
Yeah, terrific job. Almost turned it into some instant offense. Got a 3-2 Scouts lead with 7:15 to go in the second. De Leon now out there with Copeland and Dunn. Got Reynolds and Fisher on defense. Now up to Reynolds.
Rip it.
There's a shot. Oh, Copeland shot. Saved by the keeper. Great pass by Dunn there. Now taken by Lake Forest. Pressure by De Leon. They're able to get it out. And coming the other way, 2-on-2. That shot pushed away by Kulikov. And Fisher goes around a man or two. Now gets it to DeLeon. Looks for Dunn.
Just a little
goes
too much.
just a little wide.
Oh,
Dunn
no
gets
ice,
there.
no ice though.
Great hustle by Dunn to get there before it can be whistled for an icing. He puts it out front. Goes just out of the zone where Fisher gets it. Looks to get it back over to DeLeon. Puts it deep. Copeland chases along with the scout defender. Battle underneath. Help from DeLeon. Still a battle along the boards. DeLeon still fighting for it. Now puck comes around. Now Reynolds challenges. Spartans won't let it out of the zone. Puck deep. Kept in at the point by Reynolds. Now just trickles out. And Lake Forest able to come the other way. Fisher's back on defense. And pushes the Lake Forest player away. Now battle for the puck. And Dunn comes away with it. And mid-ice battle. It's Copeland and Fisher fighting for it. Lake Forest comes with it. Gets around one man. Challenged by Doodlevs. Puts it out of the zone. Sidecheck chases it. Lake Forest the other way. Oh, taken away nicely by Fisher. He comes up ice. Off to the left side. Tries to go through him. Yeah! What a play! Fisher around one man. Puts it over the goaltender. Oh, a great goal and the equalizer. We've got a 3-3 game. 4:55 to play. Brendan Fisher. Highlight reel goal.
That was pretty solid right there. Just John Rambo just going right down the pipe.
That's an awesome play. He saw it all the way. He knew what he was doing. And a great finish. You got a 3-3 game with 4:55 to play, second period. And that puck comes almost into my breadbasket.
You gotta think the scouts are trying to hit some parents here in the crowd. We've had many pucks enter.
It wasn't really a good shot. I've got a pretty big breadbasket, and that puck missed my breadbasket.
One of the best bread baskets in the game, Dave.
There you go.
One of the best.
All right, 3-3, 4:49 to play, second period. Face-off won by Sidecheck back to Jing, who puts it wide of the net. Magnuson chases after it. And Sack goes and gets it. That's deflected just out of play. We'll have a whistle with 4:36 to go, 3-3, second period.
So 3-3 game. Scouts have certainly been opportunistic. The pace has been arguably controlled by the Spartans tonight, but 3-3 game on the scoreboard nonetheless.
3-3 game, and that's the reality. And let's see what we can do. There's a puck put out in the middle and cleared out.
Looks like we'll have another icing call. No,
Andrews is going to go and get it. He evades a defender nicely, comes up with it, gets it over to Matthew Sack. Sack up the ice, goes around one, puts the puck just wide of the net. Magnuson goes to get it, leaves it out to the point. It's out of the zone. Jing takes it, gets it to Chow.
Oh, dangerous pass by Chow, but offsides actually, yeah.
It would have been off.
Yeah, they
hold up
waved it.
Play there. And battle for the puck, and Sack gets it over to Chow. Chow's going to chase it. Scout player able to come up with it. And leaves it back for a teammate. And
no ice.
puck deflected, they say. And good battle underneath. Now, Doodlevs gets it wide to Jacot. Jacot fires it on, saved by the keeper. Never a bad idea to put the puck on the net.
Indeed. Doodlevs trailing was right there for the rebound had there been one, but no such luck.
Yep. Good counterattack there by the Spartans. 3-3, shots 21-11 in favor of the Spartans. 3:23 to go in the second period.
Spartans bench looking lively.
All right, Carter Dunn wins the faceoff back to Fisher, gets it over to Copeland, and back to Fisher to De Leon. Oh, that shot gets blocked.
It's still loose.
It's loose. It gets deflected out. Great work by the Spartans there. Good shot opportunity. And here they come again. Brendan Fisher with it. Leaves it for Jaden De Leon. De Leon enters the zone, keeps control. And they are set up. Gets it back to Fisher. Dunn wants it on the left. He gets it. Puts it in the middle for Copeland. The shot goes just wide. De Leon comes away with it. And back to Fisher at the point. He gets it back to De Leon. De Leon fires. Broken up. Copeland now under the pressure. Comes away with the puck. Goes around the net. Dunn wants it on the left. He gets it. And Dunn to the right now. Leaves it for Fisher. Over to De Leon on the far side. The shot goes just deflected wide. De Leon and Copeland fighting for it. Copeland comes away with it. Copeland out to Fisher. Fisher, the shot goes just wide. Now De Leon. De Leon around the net to the left. He surveys, gets it over to Fisher. Fisher looks, twirls, comes up the left side. He goes far side.
Beautiful finish. Great teamwork. Scouts looking quite tired.
Terrific work by the Spartans. That's the way you do it.
That may have been the best power play of the year. Great. Minute 30 seconds of puck control. Great movement.
We've got a 4-3 lead by the Spartans on a wonderful power play goal finished by Carter Dunn. That's the way you do it.
That was a great finish.
That was a great play.
But just great teamwork all around. Like it's.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck just happened, but I understand this is being filmed. We can watch it, so we'll find out what happened.
We'll have to go back tomorrow.
It was some great work there and a great finish by Carter Dunn.
Beautiful. Nice backdoor pass by Fisher.
And here come the Spartans. 4-3 lead. Magnuson along the right side. Gives control. Look for Sychuk out front. Now Sack has it over to Sychuk. Gets it out front. Battle in front. Sack puts it out front. It's a battle. Oh my goodness. All of them.
It looks like the goalie's helmet is off somehow.
It's just great work by the three of them up there.
Right?
Sack and Sychuk and Magnuson doing some magic up front. Everything but in the net there, and they're going to keep at it. 4-3 Spartans lead.
Just that puck, Mexican jumping bean right there in front of the net just didn't quite fall in.
Yeah, some terrific pressure here late in the second by the Spartans.
But something tells me that 4 goals may not be enough to win this game. Likely won't be enough to win this game. So Spartans need to keep the pressure up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, let's keep the pressure on for 1:21 left in the second, and see where we go in period 3. Matthew Sack. And Spartans fighting to keep it in the zone.
Oh, beautiful Sack.
And Sack with it. Goes around, saved by the keeper. That puck goes out of the zone. Andrews with it. Gets past the red line, puts it in. Less than 1 minute to go in the second.
Oh, beautiful look.
And Andrews with it. Oh, that's deflected. Sack puts it on net. Kept in. Still a battle along the boards. Lake Forest with it. Fisher challenges. Keeps it in momentarily. Sack to help. Sack trying to come away with it.
30 seconds.
And that puck gets not clear of the zone. Now Andrews will come with it. 25 seconds to go in the second period. And Magnuson gets it out of the zone. Now cleared the other way. Oh, just kept in or not. And we'll have an offside call with 11 seconds to go in the second. 4-3 Spartans.
So Spartans just need to win this face-off. Let's head into the locker room. Well, Team Sanchez will have some words of wisdom for him and hopefully come out of here with a victory.
Matt, that's what you and I say, but these players, they want a fifth goal right now, don't they?
They certainly do.
And they're able to just get it into the zone, and that'll be the end of the second period.
All right.
Good grit by the Spartans.
Great grit. 2-0. Down quickly, early. 4-3. A lot of similarities the last time these two met here. I would say maybe 2 weeks ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago to the night.
Yeah, minus all the penalties, thankfully, and but we've got a lot of grit on both sides. Great comeback here by the Spartans a couple of times, coming back from 2-0 and 3-2 down, and now have a 4-3 lead heading into the third. We'll be back with you in.
Yeah, we're gonna take a little break. Good time to hit the refrigerator. Whatever it is you guys need to do, we'll be back probably 10 minutes or so.
All right, see you in a bit. 4-3 Spartans.
there's Andre the Giant, and then there's that. That was like not Andre the Giant.
Carter's other grandfather's watching the game in Costa Rica. Give him a shout out.
What's his name?
Jack Bakier.
Jack Bakier?
Jack Bakier. He's in San Jose, Costa Rica watching it. Give him an hola. Thank you.
We'll wait till the game starts.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Jack Bakier looking for a hat trick from his grandson coming in. Pura Vida.
What? Oh, look at you. Have you been to Costa Rica?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, we'll power play. I'm just happy to see power play go.
Almost the same goal both times, right? Second winner.
I like to see this is a good time for the power play to be clicking. Brandon's goal was more exciting.
That was good, dude.
That was amazing.
A little lucky. He just went fucking.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Illinois lost.
I'm very proud of him.
Overtime.
I haven't seen Illinois play this year because I can't gamble.
Oh, sorry. What?
I can't gamble on I haven't seen him. He's got to be interesting.
I tape it too. Wait, did you tape extra? So you might have
Will you
seen
watch a losing game?
I'm not gonna watch it though.
Have you ever watched a losing game?
I can't.
Like you record a game, you find out they lost. Do you actually watch it?
No, if I know they lost. No.
Yeah.
I
Like Bengals Super Bowl comes on the NFL Network every now and then. It's just like, yeah, I can't.
that's like the Bears Colts Super Bowl. I can't watch that. Only first play. Only first play. That was the best play of the game.
That was the most like I was in a bar. You would have thought the fucking relationship was
I still watch that. I show Carter. I mean, I love that.
That was the other guy's respect to fucking. This can't happen. They've been planning for 2 weeks to stop Devin Hester from doing this. And they're like, nope, he's just gonna.
That play by Brennan was one of the best plays of the year.
No, it's good play.
All right, welcome back to third period action. We've got the Glenbrook North Spartans up 4-3. First round playoff matchup, Glenbrook North and the Lake Forest Scouts. And Fisher with it. Goes just wide.
Just off the chest of the goalie.
No, De Leon. Lake Forest out with it. Okay, poking in. Jack Reynolds goes to get it. And now Carter Dunn leaves it for Fisher. Puts it up ice for Copeland. Now De Leon comes away with the puck. Swirls. And Lake Forest with it down under. Copeland puts some pressure on. Lake Forest comes out with it. Reynolds puts it the other way. Sack pressures.
Oh, beautiful play.
Sack takes it away. Shot saved. Gets the rebound back. Now back to Lake Forest. And they put it out. Good defense by Reynolds. And Lake Forest along the edge. Reynolds challenges. Comes away with the puck.
Dangerous pass again.
Yep, Lake Forest puts it back. Spartans Get it out. Noah side check. Comes with it. Leaves it for a sack. Lake Forest gets it out of the zone. Spartans go for a change. And pucks. Teams battle for possession. And here comes Lake Forest the other way. 1-on-2, 1-on-3.
Yeah, nobody home. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
No, it's good.
Great job by the scout. Exactly. He enabled the team to make the change. 1-on-4.
And good work by the Spartans getting back on defense. And both teams battle for possession. And Scout's able to put it in. Battle underneath.
Out of the middle.
And to the point. Scout shot. Easily saved by Kulikov. Happy to draw the whistle.
13 left here, Dave.
4-3 Spartans. A bit of a slow start, I'd say, to the third after...
I think all the goals got scored between the 11 and 9 minute mark in that period.
Yeah, it was quite a flurry and then a little bit of a letdown almost starting here, but we're at a 4-3 game. Everything's still up for grabs. Here comes De Leon, now taken away by the Scouts. De Leon back with it. Gets it over to Reynolds, who brings it out of the zone. Now over to Copeland, over to Dunn. Dunn with it, over to Fisher, and the shot. Oh, off the post, I believe. Great play there.
Little red paint on that buck there, Dave.
Yeah, little simple seeming play and ends up with a shot off the post. That shot parried wide by Kulikov.
Yeah, pedestrian.
Reynolds fights for it. Now Lake Forest has it. Taken away by Carter Dunn. Puts it up ice to De Leon. Yeah, crosses the blue line, leaves it for Copeland. Copeland leaves it, looks for De Leon, broken up. And back the other way for Lake Forest, but Brendan Fisher out with it. Brings it back. Battle at center.
Great
ice.
defense right there. Jing, he's having a heck of a game. Don't see him in the score sheet that often, but definitely played helping the team to win.
It's a team game after all, and that's what it's going to take in these playoffs. Team hockey. I like what I've seen so far. It's a tough 4-3 game. It's going to take a team effort to bring this over the finish line. And Lake Fort's out with it. 1-on-2, now 2-on-2, 2-on-3. Broken up nicely by Andrews. Oh, puck comes out front. The shot saved by Kulikov. Lake Forest with a rush here. Get it out front. Dudolev saves it there. And dangerously across the crease. Now Chow with it.
Great effort by the Scouts.
Looks for Dudolev, broken up by the Scouts. Now Chow with it.
Oh,
Looks for
dangerous
help.
pass again.
Kept in. Still kept in by the Scouts. Spartans having trouble getting it out of the zone. Now the shot.
Beautiful snag by the keeper. That was headed for
It was a good
upper
snag.
corner.
Good snag and good time for a break. Lake Forest had the momentum a little bit right
Certainly
there.
did. Great snag by Kulikov.
Yeah. And the Spartans regroup with a 4-3 lead. 10:49 to go in the third. 27-14 shot advantage. And there's a pass to Magnuson. Magnuson goes to beat a man, gets it, pass him back in.
Oh, right there.
Almost. And Sidecheck stays with it. Now taken by the Scouts. And put out of the zone. Fisher back with it. Goes over to Siona.
There we go. Down deep.
And Magnuson puts it down under for Sack. Sack puts it up front, but taken by the Scout player. Battle out front. And Scouts try to clear it, but...
Oh, right in front of the net.
Here
Drivas
comes
has
Drivas. He's got the shot.
Artie scores! He finished it! Artie Drivas! I think that's number 1 on the season. He could not have been at a more opportune time.
Great play by Drivas. He had the shot, but he inched in a little further where he'd have even the better shot, and he just buried it.
That's not a guy you want to face right in front of a net with nobody between you. Drivas with a great finish. 5-3 Spartans. You could probably take a breath if you're a Spartans fan back at home.
Yeah, well struck. Great goal. And with 9:49 to go, that's put the Spartans ahead 5-3. Continued pressure by the Spartans, now back the other way by the Scouts. Ethan Fromm fights to keep it in. Now David Benwick puts it back for a teammate, taken by Lake Forest. And back the other way, but Reynolds turns it back. And puck gets through to the keeper, but puts it over to Fisher. And David Benwick able to put it up ice. Drivas goes for it. And Drivas puts it behind the net over to Benwick. Leaves it for De Leon. Gets a shot off. It's blocked. Now Reynolds and De Leon. And Lake Forest able to get it out of the zone and put it in, but taken back by the Spartans. Now Copeland with it up past center ice over to De Leon. He pivots, looks for help from Carter Dunn. Dunn puts it in deep. Copeland chases. Over to Reynolds at the point. And puck comes around. Andrus puts it back in deep. Looking for De Leon. De Leon comes away. And Lake Forest out with it. De Leon continues to challenge.
8 minutes to go. If you're a Spartans fan, you can't complain about the puck just living down here right now.
With it, that shot goes up and out of play. We've got 7:47 to go. 5-3 Spartans lead. Let's keep the momentum going. We've got the Sack, Sidecheck, Magnuson line out there. On with Andrews and Jing from the Victor Kulikov. And face-off taken by Sidecheck. Puts it down under for Sack. Sack goes around the man, looks for Sidecheck. He shoots.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Yeah, just deflected out of play, I believe, by the keeper. 7:35 to go.
Matthew Sack been knocking on the door for a few games right now. Doing all the right things out there. Great defense, moving the puck. Thinking he's probably due for a goal right here.
Matt, is that a prediction?
It is. Mark it down.
All right, I'm going to mark that. And side check very nicely out to Jing at the point. Puts it just wide. Sack goes to challenge, leaves it back for side check. Puts it out.
That's
run. Oh,
yeah.
Looking. Yeah.
Minimum roughing. Yeah.
A great pass out front for Kristen Magnuson. Magnuson got taken down with a call. Great work by the Spartans. And it's going to lead to a Glenbrook North power play with 7:16 to go and a 5-3 Spartan lead.
One of the better power play units in the league. Let's see if they can prove it again. They scored on their last two, I believe, Dave.
They've been hot tonight. Again, it's a team game. I mean, that shift just now resulted in this power play, which we're going to hope results in a power play goal, but that was a great shift.
I think everybody on that shift should get an assist if we score a goal here.
Agreed.
For the hard work, drawing the penalty.
Harder done with the face-off. And puck trickles out. Dunn will go back to retrieve. All right, Spartans looking to get set up. Fisher over to DeLeon. DeLeon goes around one man. He gets it to the net. Copeland now out with it. Circles to the front. Over to Fisher.
Oh, rip that.
Over to Dunn. Back to Fisher. Broken up.
Too unselfish by Dunn. He had to rip that.
But Fisher comes up with it. Now Copeland takes it. He shoots it. Deflected and cleared down the zone. 6:15 to go in the game. We're in the third. Copeland in the left. Looks for help.
Oh, beautiful dish.
Over to DeLeon. DeLeon circles, goes around a man. Gets the puck back.
DeLeon looking like a man who's looking for that 42nd point of the year right now.
And over to Fisher. And to Dunn. Back to Fisher. To DeLeon. To Fisher. Look for Copeland in the middle. Got just past him.
Well, somebody go get it. Jesus.
And
Don't let him do that.
That puck will go all the way down the zone. 15 seconds left in the Spartan power play. All right, 5:28 to go. 5-3 Spartan lead. 13 seconds left on the power play. Oh, that pass goes back to the Spartans here. They come the other way. There's Noah side check. Goes wide left. He shoots. Saved by the keeper and up out of play with 1 second to go in the penalty. 5:16 and to go in the third. 5-3 Glenbrook North over Lake Forest. All right, Lake Forest coming back with it. Spartans seemingly well back in defense. Puck goes underneath. And Spartans trying to get it out. Here comes side check with it. He'll circle. He's got time. Looks for a teammate. Finds Magnuson. Now it's back to side check and over to Siona. Make that Andrews.
At this point, looks like the Spartans are trying to just kill some time here. They're quite content. Pass it backwards.
5-3 lead. You don't want to get too defensive, but certainly.
Agreed.
And Drivis with it. He's happy to put it into the keeper. Leaves it for a teammate.
And there's no reason to think that Lake Forest can pull off 2 goals here in 4 minutes. They really haven't done a thing in over a period and a half.
Yeah, the shots are certainly in favor of the Spartans at 32-14. Now Lake Forest back with it. There's the shot goes wide. That puck goes. Seemed available in front of the net. Refs blew it for.
Looks like the net was off. Yeah.
Off its moorings. But yeah, I agree with you, Matt. It seems to be going the Spartans' way right now.
I may have just jinxed the Spartans because the Scouts came with the fury right there.
Yeah,
lucky that it's not a 5-4 game right now after that.
We certainly don't want to jinx anything for anyone watching us in Florida, or where might folks be watching
people
us?
may be watching from Kentucky, I believe, and Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Anyone out of the country, Matt? Any Costa Ricans, maybe?
I believe so.
Oh, is there anyone watching from Costa Rica? If so, we really appreciate that.
We certainly do.
In or near San Jose, Costa Rica, the Dunn family,
I believe you did some time in the Peace Corps down in Costa Rica, did you not, Dave?
No, that wasn't me. I was in the Peace Corps, but I was in Kazakhstan.
Oh, okay.
But I think
much different.
I think the Dunn family, the Bankar family, Rachel Dunn's family, maybe watching from Costa Rica, and we welcome all those viewers. All right, 3:15 to go. And Lake Forest trying to get set up.
Yeah.
But an uphill battle with 3 minutes to go.
It's been a complete defensive stalemate for the past 25 minutes. Spartans defense, forwards, defenders, all of them, just complete hyenas.
Yeah, Spartans doing a good job of getting in the zone. We're going to have another penalty coming up. Power play opportunity for the Spartans.
Oh, how is that? That's loose.
Yeah, the refs blew that one loose. It looked like it was a free puck. But at any rate, with 2:28 to go in the third, Spartans up 5-3, and they'll have a 2-minute power play. So this one looking like it's going to go in the way of the Spartans. We certainly hope. But it's been a hard-fought game.
Certainly has. This power play unit, I believe they're 2 of their last 2. Let's see if we can make it a hat trick here tonight, Dave.
Speaking of hat trick, Carter Dunn in the face-off. He's eligible for a hat trick.
He certainly is. Oh, dangerous. Oh.
And Lake Forest putting the pressure on. They're not ready to call this a game yet.
Certainly not.
Matt and I were just about ready, but the Scouts...
Yeah, the Scouts apparently...
to their credit, not quite ready. All right, 1 minute 50 to go in the third. Spartans up 5-3.
Wow.
And all right, Jaden DeLeon up the ice. He circles.
Smartly.
Happy to kill some time. Over to Fisher. Some traffic up front. Now back the other way.
Very good. Oh, what'd they call?
All right, looks like De Leon will go to the box for 2 minutes or maybe a minute 18 for cross-check. And we'll be at 4-on-4 for the next 50 seconds.
Well, gotta feel pretty good about a two-goal lead at this point here, Dave.
I think so. I think the coaches have to feel pretty good about this one. 2-goal lead, minute 18 to go. We're 4-on-4 for 50 seconds. Yeah, looking at the coaches.
Yeah, I don't believe the Scouts have scored on the power play tonight. It was all. I think it was all even in terms of people on the ice.
Yeah, I think looking at the coaches, I think they feel pretty confident with this one.
You just don't want to do anything stupid at this point.
No, it's not over until it's over, but we've got a minute 18 to go. 50 seconds on the 4-on-4. And let's look to close this one out. All right, the Spartans coming out with Matthew Sack on the faceoff. He's out there with Noah Sidecheck. Looks like Andrews and Fisher on defense. And faceoff won by the Spartans.
There we go.
Down ice. And
net. Fisher on the board again. Fisher. Nobody hits the empty net better than this kid.
I think he was trying to ice it.
He was trying to ice it, but every now and then the goal gets in the way, and
quite the icing or goal effort by Fisher. Great job.
Leads the league, I believe, in empty netters this year. I think they call him a vulture. Kind of, there's a touchdown vulture in football or fantasy football. He's kind of that in hockey.
Great to see. So that's going to seal it. Goal by Brendan Fisher. We've got a 6-3 Spartan lead with 1 minute to go in the third period.
And if you're a Spartan fan, you had to be a little bit concerned in that first period. But happy to see the 6-3 outcome. And a bad hook right there. Wow. 42 just should report himself straight to jail on that one.
Yep, he's been reported. No complaints there.
Yeah, no.
So a hard-fought victory, we'll say, for the Spartans. Now, again, looking at the team for Lake Forest, they indeed were missing a couple of players.
Indeed.
And when I look at the box score from that last game, there were just so many penalties, and two of their top players were suspended. And I think not only were they suspended for one game, which would have been against Loyola for their season finale, but I think they were also suspended for this one. But I expect that
would make sense, because I remember Carruthers, number 7, number 9 in the AHL in scoring, I believe. And I believe their second leading scorer also suspended.
Yeah, so at any rate, we'll have an even harder battle up ahead, but a great battle tonight by the Spartans.
And way to answer the bell. You know, you get down early, they showed poise, played their game.
It went down 2-0, come back And this is going to be a 6-3 victory as time expires.
And Dave, I'd love to see some third period AHL stats. This team, third period all year, is where their best hockey's been played.
Yeah, it's been outstanding. A pleasure to watch tonight. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back with you next time, whenever that might be. We're
probably, honestly, like maybe 12, a lot more games, considering we're going to have home games, playoffs, a lot of playoff wins.
We'll see. So, yeah, we hope it'll be soon and not too soon. And we'll see you hopefully in round 2 of the playoffs. Take care. Good night.